Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and you're watching Muscle Central. Okay, in this video, I'll be talking a little bit about the squat and the best way to do it to build muscle and to avoid injury. Okay, there are two sides of the fence. You got one group that says you have to go butt to the floor in the hole, and the other group says you don't have to do that. Now, which is right? Uh, which is better as far as bodybuilding goes? Now, if you're a power lifter, when you squat, you need to go down to that point because otherwise the lift is not going to be counted. It's a requirement. But we're talking about building muscle. Is that the most efficient way to build muscle? Now, just because the powerlifters do it, doesn't make it so. Uh, this training for powerlifting is not the most efficient way to build muscle. Yeah, you can put on size. You will put on size. You move around heavy weight. But if it was the most efficient way to build muscle, more powerlifters be looking like bodybuilders, and they don't. We're concerned about building muscle and avoiding injury. Now, okay, if you're doing your squat and you're lowering the weight, you're going to get to ideally the the primary part of the workload is going to be on the quads. Yes, other muscle groups are going to come into play assisting, but you want to have the primary workload on the quads. Now, as you descend, you'll get to a point where the workload starts shifting to other muscle groups. Uh, as you go down below a certain point, you're going to find a lot of the workload is going to get shifted to the uh, hip flexes. That's the word, hip flexes. Now, also, once you start going down below a certain point, you're going to put added stress on the knee joint. Now, I'm assuming you're trying to build big legs using a heavy weight. Do you really want that added stress on the knee joint? And like I said, once you go below a certain point, you're starting to shift some of the workload away from the quads, which are primarily covering the majority of the workload. Okay, I got that out. So how do we squat? We're trying to build muscle. You do not need to go down into that hole. You want to maintain knee joint health, and you want to keep the majority of the workload on the quads. If you stop at the parallel point, you still have the majority of the workload on the quads. And as you're descending and you reach that point, the extra force from your quads that are required to stop the motion and immediately reverse it will do you a lot of good in ultimately building muscle on your legs. All right, that's going to be about it for this video. So to conclude, you want to build legs, you should be squatting unless there's some injury that's preventing you from doing it. You should be squatting. You want to preserve the knee joint and keep the stress on primarily on the quads. Do not go down below parallel or much below parallel. And I hope you learned something from this video. If you agree or disagree with what I've been saying, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.